Training camp continues on here at St. Thomas Sports Park, so that means it is time for your Titans training camp report, fueled by Gatorade. I'm Amie Wells, joined by Jim Wyatt. Jim, we have a preseason game coming up against the New York Jets. Some guys will be playing, some guys won't be playing. Marcus Mariota, head coach Mike Mularkey has said, will get some playing time, correct?
That is correct. I think they just want to see him continue to make progress, to get some live action. I mean, he's looked good throughout the course of the offseason. I think he's looked good in training camp. You know, we saw him run a couple of times today. It looks like his mobility is back, his speed's returned, but he still hasn't taken a hit, and he really hasn't had guys coming at him with the threat to hit him. You want to keep him safe. You know, Mike Mularkey said he doesn't want a finger on him, but you at least want him in some live game action. He's going to get it.
Running back DeMarco Murray is not going to be on the field. What's the reasoning behind that in this first game?
I think why rush it? He's still dealing with a hamstring injury. He's been very limited. You know, we've seen him work on a side field the last couple of days. DeMarco Murray knows what to do. I think he will play some in the preseason because he wants to play. I think he feels like he needs to get back in a rhythm, but no sense in rushing him back too soon.
All right, one guy that is going to get some playing time is Titans tight end Jonnu Smith, and Mike Keith is standing by with him right now. Mike?
Jonnu, can you tell much difference in the pace this week with the first preseason game looming on Saturday?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The energy's high. Assignments are more sound. You can definitely tell that it's game week. And, you know, guys are just trying to, tune those wires and, get prepared for Saturday.
They're clearly trying to get you ready to play. You work with the first team, the second team, the third team. Are you ever just kind of mentally and physically worn out from all the work you get?
Not at all. This is what I do. This is my profession. If coach didn't feel like I can do it, then he wouldn't put it on me. But I feel like, I'm taking it pretty well. And every day I'm just coming out here to get better.
Where have you improved the most since the start of camp?
Yeah, I feel like I slowed the game down a lot in my head, more mentally for me, honestly. I feel like I'm coming out here every day and, fixing my mistakes that I've made the previous day. I feel like I've did a pretty good job at that, but I got to continue to, keep doing that. And, there's still some things I got to continue to clean up, technique-wise and assignment-wise. And but I feel like from the start of camp to now, I've slowed things down a lot in my head.
One of the Titans to watch Saturday night at MetLife Stadium against the Jets. This is tight end Jonnu Smith.
Now, Jim, we're about halfway through training camp. How has this team responded to the wear and tear, the grind of camp?
Well, I think they're handling it well. Mike Mularkey did say today this is the toughest week really in camp, and we've seen some night practices. We had a night practice at Centennial Friday, at the stadium Saturday, back out here last night, and then kind of a later practice today. I think he's doing some things to try to keep them fresh, but now you got to turn things up a notch with the preseason game coming up. Practice against the Panthers. You got to fight through it, and I think players are doing a good job of that, but coaches are very well aware of the kind of the toll that camp takes on a guy's body.
All right, well, we're going to continue through that grind of training camp right here at St. Thomas Sports Park. There will be another practice on Wednesday at 9 a.m., and that's, of course, open to the public. For Mike Keith, Jonnu Smith, Jim Wyatt, I'm Amie Wells, and this is your Titans training camp report fueled by Gatorade.